Begin by closing your eyes and starting to tap into your breath here. Deep breath in and exhale. Another deep breath in through the belly, all the way up, and then exhale. Root down into your mat. Feel your sits bones melting down into your mat. Think about what it is that your intentions are for this YIN yoga class. Feel yourself diving deeper within and letting go of all the tension, of everything that just doesn't serve you. Deep breath in. And out slow. Keep listening to your breath. Roll your shoulders back and down. Release the tension in your neck. Really feel the top of your palms opening to the sky. Take your block. Come to a laying position down on your back slowly and place the block under your sacrum. Extend your legs forward, or if that isn't comfortable for you, you can also keep your knees bent. Place one hand onto your belly and the left hand onto your heart. And just feel yourself breathing in and breathing out. Relax all of your hips down into your block. And if you want, you can extend your hands into a T to really feel more of an opening in your body. Just be gentle with yourself and just release here. Feel your belly rise and fall. Gravity pulling you down further. It feels so good when you allow yourself to just be and release. Surrender yourself. Gently remove the block from underneath you, and you can actually bring the block higher. Don't remove it. Bring your block higher. And if you want, you don't have to, but if this is the time now to change the level if you need to. Give yourself a deeper back bend. A more of a front opening. The front line of your body is really opening up here. A lot of the contrary movement of sitting, which is really good for your body. Really feel your belly as it rises and falls deeper in your pelvic bowl. Feel all the back of your head. Raise your right leg, bend your knee towards your chest as you interlace your fingers behind your thigh. Slowly, gradually increase the depth of the bend in your knee. And just draw that knee in deeper in towards your chest. And maybe if you want, you can interlace over your shin if that's accessible to you. Breathe deep here. Relax your jaw. Move your leg a little bit gently side to side and draw it in deeper into the midline. Relax your shoulders onto your mat. And breathe here. You can choose to keep your eyes opened or closed, but just be mindful of your breath here. Breathe into that right hip. Draw your foot up to the sky and release it back down. Bring your left foot on your mat, raise your leg up to the sky, bend your knee and draw your knee into your chest. Interlacing your fingers behind your thigh. And every exhale, try and draw that knee deeper in towards your chest. Keep that right leg flexed, that right foot flexed towards your face. And just relax into this posture. You can interlace over your shin if that's accessible to you. If you are outside, maybe you can look up at the clouds, the sky above you, or the trees. If you're by the ocean, maybe just allow those waves, the sound of the waves, wash in and out. Hypnotic. Release that left leg down. Bring both feet to your mat. Lift your hips up. Bring the block down one level if it was higher, and then remove the block from underneath you. Slowly bring your hips down to your mat. Draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug here. Rock side to side if that's something that is good for you. Draw your knees in deeper. Breathe. Open your knees wide and give your legs a rotation here with both of your hands on each knee. Just feel that massage happening on your lower back and your inner thighs, your groin. Switch directions. And breathe with every rotation. Bring yourself up, take your belt, and we're going to go into hamstring stretches. Bring your left foot up, put the belt around your foot, and press the bottom of your foot towards the sky. You can keep a micro bend in your knee or extend your knee. Flex that left foot towards your face. Relax your shoulders, relax your shoulder blades, and keep that right foot flexed as well. Press that left hip down by bringing your thumb into your hip crease. And whenever you're ready, draw your leg in closer to you. It's okay to have a little bit of a shake in your leg. It means you're working on stretching those muscles. You can choose to have your hands all the way up on the belt or lower down. Either way, keep your neck and your shoulders relaxed down on your mat. Work on flexing that foot more and pressing that heel up towards the sky. And you can always draw it in closer with every exhalation, small micro movements back and forth to ease your way into a deeper hamstring stretch. Breathe into the back of your leg. When you're ready, bring your belt, both of the ends, in your right hand And draw your leg across your body, pressing that left hip down and away from you with your left hand. Look towards your left, extend that left arm out and away. You can massage your leg too. Give yourself a little bit of love. And allow your IT band and all the muscles in the side of your leg to stretch. This can be achy and deep. It doesn't have to be all the way down. Just ease your way into it and keep that left foot flexed. Breathe into the outside of your leg. This can be intense, so just breathe. Come back to center, bring the belt into the left hand, and draw that left leg towards the outside of your body. Bring that right hand, press your right hip down into your mat to keep your hips level. Soak up your environment. Bring yourself calmness. You are the master of your life. You're the author of your own story. So give yourself peace. Be loyal to yourself. Draw your leg back up to center. Draw it in deep towards your chest one more time, and then release and change sides. Bring that belt over top of the right foot, the ball of the foot. When you're ready, extend that left leg out and draw that right leg towards your chest. You can keep a bend in your knee if that gives you a deeper stretch in your hamstring. Breathe deeply. Ease your way into this stretch. YIN is not about comparing yourself to other people. It's about bringing yourself peace, calmness, focus, and paying attention to what's happening inside of you and how you can directly influence the outside of you. It brings the mind, the body, and the spirit together. When you're ready, Bring that belt into your left hand and draw that leg across your body. Press that right hip down and away with your right hand. Look towards the right. Bring that right arm up and away. Don't be afraid to touch your leg, to touch yourself where it feels calming. We often forget about giving ourselves massages and touching our muscles, and it's okay. It's a normal thing to do. It relaxes us. Draw your foot towards the center. Bring your belt into your right hand. Take that left hand, press it into your left hip to keep your hip towards your mat, and then just draw that right leg out and away from you, directly sideways. For a nice inner thigh stretch. Feel your belly rise and fall as you breathe in and out. Deep breath in and then let it out. And maybe with time that leg is just going to draw more towards the earth with gravity. As the muscles loosen up, imagine all your muscles melting. Draw that leg back to center. Bring it towards your chest one more time. And release your foot back down onto your mat. Place the belt aside. Draw your knees into your chest, inhale and exhale. Bring your knees to a 90-degree angle and draw both knees towards the left for a supine twist. Look towards the right as you draw your knees down towards the left. You can extend that right leg out directly perpendicular to your hip if that is accessible to you. Really press that right shoulder down into your mat. If you want an even deeper stretch, you can extend that right arm overhead or diagonally from your head. Just with every breath, breathe into your back and your side ribs on your right. Feel all of your intercostals getting fresh air and then collapsing in as you exhale. Deep breaths. give yourself the space. And appreciate every minute. Bring that right knee up first and then followed by your left. Adjust your hips a little bit towards the left of your mat and then draw those knees to the right. Look towards your left if it's accessible to you and draw that left shoulder down into your mat. Close your eyes. Release any tension in your back, your left ribs. And if you feel inclined to do so, you can extend that left leg directly perpendicular to your hip. And just draw that left arm overhead or diagonally from your head for an extended, deep twist. Relax your jaw. Relax your head and your neck. Breathe into all those intercostal muscles in between your ribs as you inhale and expand your ribs. With time, your back is going to twist deeper, and gravity will just do its magic on your body. Draw that left knee up first, followed by the right, and then open your knees wide and just sway side to side here as you hold your shins with your hands. Grab the outer edges of your feet and come into a happy baby pose. You can do half baby, half happy baby on one side and then do the other side. You can extend one leg out at a time or both legs. Just remember to keep drawing those thighs towards your mat. Be mindful of breathing into your hips and into your glutes and your hamstrings. This is an active pose. Press that tailbone down into your mat as you draw your knees and your thighs in deeper in towards your mat. Draw them deeper. Maybe you can open your legs a little wider. Draw those shoulders down into your mat, away from your ears. If it's good, you can release your legs and draw your knees into your chest. Breathe and sway side to side very slowly. Bring your hands overhead, turn yourself to your side into a fetus position. And when you're ready, you can push yourself off slowly with that hand and bring yourself to a seated position onto your mat. Take your block if you need it. Bring that left leg over top of the right leg for a box shape. And we're going to go into a modified pigeon pose here. Slowly ease your way into this posture. This posture, we're here for a while. Extend your spine up and away along with the crown of your head. And then when you're ready, bring your head down to your block. And keep your forearms down into your mat. You can interlace your fingers too if you'd like, or if it's good for you right away, you can take the block away and bring your head to stacked fists. Breathe into that left hip. You can open the palms towards the sky. And you can change the level of your block whenever you need to. Or you can stay wherever you are. I'm now changing into the second highest to bring myself deeper into this posture. Allow yourself to just gently relax. Be patient with yourself. Try and relax wherever you might be feeling tension, and bring awareness to those areas of tension and how it actually feels like, and how you can think of those areas differently. Try and ease your muscles down. Just remember that you're caring for yourself. I'm now lowering to the lowest level on my block. Draw yourself up slowly. Bring that block to your side. Unbind the legs and just shake them in front of you, and then we'll switch directions. Bring that right leg over top of the left leg into a box shape. Keep that right foot flexed. When you're ready, hinge forward at the hips with an extended spine and crown. And just slowly ease your way into a deeper fold. There's no rush. I'm now bringing my block into the second level. Breathing deep, letting every part of my body relax and concentrating on relaxing the areas of tension, especially in that right hip. Breathe deeply into your belly. Feel your belly rise and expand. And feel that breath expand all the way in the back of your ribs and the back of your lower back. And as you exhale, let everything go. Lower your block to the lowest level if you feel inclined to do so. Keep your neck relaxed, your jaw relaxed. Relax your shoulders, your arms, your forehead. Feel the weight of your head melt into your block. Dry yourself up slowly with your hands. Unbind the feet, extend them forward, and just bring your hands overhead. Shake, shake, shake your legs. And when you're ready, bring yourself onto your side and into a tabletop. And then draw your knees out, mat width apart, big toes to touch, and extend your hands forward for a wide-legged child's pose. Adjust yourself where needed. And draw yourself towards the left for a nice side stretch on your right side. Feel yourself breathe into that right side. All your ribs expanding all the way into your armpit and all the way into your biceps, triceps, forearm, and then all the way down to the side of your right hip. Breathe deeply here. And over time, just allow that right shoulder to draw down deeper into your mat and that right hip to draw down closer to your heels. When you're ready, draw yourself back to center. Extend your arms forward. Give yourself a nice extension here. And then draw your arms towards your right for a nice side stretch on the left side of your body, right there in your ribs, all the way down into your hip crease of your left side, all the way up into your armpit, your lats, your biceps and your triceps and your forearms. Allow that left shoulder to melt down deeper into your mat with gravity, and that left hip to draw down into your heels. Allow your breath to give you space. Draw yourself back to center, extend forward one more time. Bring that left hand over and weave it underneath your right armpit. Extend that right arm forward. You can use your block either underneath your forehead, or what I'll do in this case is bring that block underneath my right hand to get a deeper, more aligned stretch in my body, in my arm, my left arm. So I'm taking the block on my lower level and just placing my right hand on top of it. And it just really gives a more opening of the side body, but also a deeper stretch for the left arm. Allow your forehead to melt into your mat. Feel all of those that shoulder blade on the left side opening up, and the front of your arm stretching. Bring that left hand overhead and then bring it back down onto your mat. Inhale your right arm up and then exhale, weave it underneath your left armpit. Take your block if you prefer and place that left hand on top of it. As you extend the arm out in front of you, breathe here. Again, just tap into your gentle side and make yourself some space here to just feel what you're feeling on a deeper level. Connect with your body and your mind and your spirit. Anything that doesn't serve you, let it go. Draw yourself back up, bring that right hand over, and then bring it back down onto your mat on your forearms. Place the block aside and start doing some nice hip rotation circles in your tabletop, just to realign, readjust your body here. And then switch directions when you're ready. Big circles with your breath. Tuck your toes, and we're going to go in a toe stretch. Take your block, place it in front of you. Bring those little toes forward with your hands if they need help. And at this point, You can choose to ease your way into this by bringing yourself forward onto your block first and holding that there, and then gradually decreasing the height of your block or increasing the height of your block to eventually be able to sit straight above your heels. Just breathe here. This toe stretch can be intense. It builds up heat in your body. But appreciate the moment and appreciate that you can feel your feet and your legs and everything about your posture here. Place your left hand onto your heart and your right hand onto your belly if you're sitting directly above your heels. And start tapping into the rising and the falling of your belly and the incoming and outgoing of your breath. You can use Ujjayi breathing here, your oceanic breathing. Bring yourself back to the front on your palms into a tabletop. Untuck your toes and slowly tap the top of your feet down onto your mat. Tap, tap, tap. Sit back down onto your heels. And let's go into a saddle. So take your blocks and place them behind you in the position that you would need them in order to lay back on your blocks. Bring your legs to side, extend your calves sideways, and then sit onto your mat. And then when you're ready, you can lower yourself back onto your blocks and adjust the blocks wherever you need them to go in order to have proper support. And if you don't want the blocks, just lean onto your forearms. That's fine too. Or if you are fine going all the way to your mat, you don't need blocks either. It all depends on what you need for your body. In order to get a deeper heart and front chest stretch, extend your arms sideways into a T or just above your shoulders. Get a deeper opening in the front line of your body. Close your eyes. And deep breathing here. This is a challenging posture to open up the front body, the front thighs, and you get a stretch in your knees and your shins and the top of your feet as well. Whenever you feel like adjusting, that's also a possibility. If you feel at one point that you need to ease out of it, then please do so. If you feel you can go deeper, then you can do that as well. Slowly raise yourself up by first bringing your forearms onto your mat and then slowly pushing yourself up, and then walk your hands forward and come into a tabletop slowly here. Tuck your toes and just do a forward movement, and then untuck your toes and then fold into a normal child's pose with the knees together and your arms just flopping forward and your palms facing the sky. Really start breathing into your lower back here. Open up that lower back for a counter stretch. And just feel your breathing, your belly pressing onto your thighs as you inhale. And then all of your back relaxing as you exhale. Push yourself back up. Place your blocks to your side. Come into a downward facing dog here. Keep your knees bent. Inhale and exhale. Raise those hips up to the sky. With each inhale, bend one knee and extend the other, and then exhale, press that heel down into your mat. Feel that nice stretch happening in your calf. Switch legs here, bend the left knee and then extend the right as you exhale. Keep your neck relaxed. Feel that nice extension happening from your tailbone all the way to your fingertips. Switch sides again. Extend the left knee and bend the right. Press that left heel down into your mat. belly button to spine. Switch direction, switch sides again, and breathe into your right calf. Bring both heels up, press both heels down into your mat. They don't have to touch the mat. You just need to feel the stretch in your calves, in the back of your legs, and press them towards the back of the mat. Loosen your neck. Relax your jaw. Breathe deeply here. Inhale and exhale. Raise your right leg up in three-legged dog. Level your hips and slowly bring your foot forward between your hands. Wedge your left foot back further. And we're going to go into a supported lunge here. You can choose to drop your knee if you want. Otherwise, keep your back knee lifted and bring your blocks to the highest level. And just give yourself enough support here to really feel that stretch happening in the front left side of your body. Your left heel should be above the ball of your foot. And shine your heart forward. You can choose to round your shoulders back and down. Close your eyes and really feel that stretch for you. Unbend the front knee and then bring yourself back into a downward facing dog. Extend the left leg up as you inhale. Exhale, bring it forward between your hands and come into a lunge on this side as well. And really extend the spine forward and up with the crown of your head and open up the heart towards the front of your mat. You can always look back and make sure your heel is above the ball of your foot. Inhale, unbend the front knee, remove your blocks, place your hands onto your mat, step back into a downward facing dog as you exhale. Inhale and exhale. Press those heels deeper down into your mat. Extend the right leg overhead into three-legged dog. Exhale, bring it forward. Place that back knee down, untuck the foot. Take your block, place it either right beneath you or more towards the left, and wedge that right foot towards the edge of your mat and twist your right foot onto the outer edge. Rotate it onto its outer edge. Give yourself a nice side twist here. And make sure that you're feeling that stretch. You can grab your back foot if that's accessible to you for a deeper stretch in your hips and the front hip flexors and thigh of your left leg. Open up your heart here, relax your neck. Relax into this posture. Try and loosen where you have tension. Breathe where it's challenging for you. Release that back foot slowly. Raise that right arm overhead and then bring your hand back down to your mat. Slowly wedge your foot back towards the middle of your mat and bring your hips back behind you for a little counter hamstring stretch. Let's do the other side now. Come into a downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, bring that left leg up behind you and slowly bring it forward between your hands. Lower the back knee down, untuck the foot. Take your block again, place it onto the side, wedge that left foot onto the edge of your mat, and then lunge here. Turn, twisting to your left side. And just open up your heart. Adjust wherever you need to adjust for yourself. You can press that right thigh out more in order to get a deeper stretch. When you're ready, you can grab that back foot for an even deeper stretch onto your right side. Relax your jaw. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Release that foot back slowly down onto your mat. Raise that left arm overhead and then place it back down onto your mat. Bring that foot back forward in the middle of your mat and press your hips back towards your heel for a counter stretch in your left hamstring. When you're ready, bend that front knee again. And then bring it back. Slowly sit yourself down onto your mat. Bring your legs forward in front of you. Adjust your sits bones. Root them into your mat. Take your block. Place it, I recommend a firmer block here. Place it underneath your bum. And you're just sitting slightly near the edge of your block here. Part your bum cheeks so that you can root your sit bones onto your block. Your block is made to raise your spine into a neutral position here to get a good start, and then extend your arms up overhead, and then bring yourself forward, thinking about extending your spine first before rounding yourself. You can take a second block and place it wherever you need to place it. You can adjust yourself here. And then I decide to place it just on the bottom of my feet here. It gives me some good leverage. And here, think about deepening that stretch as you breathe in and out slowly. And you can keep a micro bend in your knees at first and do one leg at a time. You can bend one knee and then extend the other leg. And then with your breath, just keep thinking about extending your spine up and forward. Really pressing those hips down into your block. Relax your arms. And when you feel you can go deeper, you can round yourself forward and just let go. And just release into the posture. Now you can let your back round. Slowly bring yourself back up with your hands. Bring your hands overhead. And exhale. Take the block away from underneath you. When you're ready, draw yourself forward more onto your mat and take 2 blocks or 1, and we'll go into a nice chest opener here. So bring that block right underneath your shoulder blades, and then that other block can be underneath your head. And then open your legs into a butterfly pose here, and bring your hands into a T or a cactus. And we'll be here for an extended period of time. If having your legs in a butterfly pose is not for you, extend your legs forward. And you can draw your feet closer towards your bum if you want a deeper stretch here. You can also adjust the height of your blocks whenever you need to. And release here. Take your hands, place them onto your belly. Feel your belly rise and fall. And just give yourself some love. Touch yourself here and relax. Remind yourself to relax your pelvis, your mula bandha, your lower chakra, the one that really roots down into the earth. Don't be shy. to just be with yourself and love yourself and accept the moment you're in now. You're giving yourself so much of what you need, and you're listening. Celebrate who you are, and celebrate the people in your life, and celebrate your health and what you have. And most importantly, celebrate your dreams, your aspirations, and everything that you've accomplished so far in your life. We are all worthy of love. We're all worthy of attention, nourishment, self-care, gentleness. So remind yourself to be good to yourself. Deep breath in your chest and then exhale. Listen to your breath. Sink deeper. When you're ready, draw your legs to center with your hands slowly. Extend the legs forward. Bring your forearms onto your mat. Lift yourself up slowly. Remove the blocks. And then come into your final Shavasana. Release everything onto your mat. Namaste. Stay here as long as you need.